It means a lot. I think it's a time of celebration for what Black people's done in the past, and it gives everyone a chance to appreciate what they've done for us and got us to this stage.
Should be a thing that we celebrate all year round. I think it's something that we don't really learn in school as much. Obviously, this month we learn it in school a bit, but there's so much that we've not really learned as the youth of today. And I think obviously now with the Black Lives Matter movement and stuff like that, it's at the forefront of people's minds now. And yeah, it's an important month, but hopefully with the future we can make it into a much bigger thing.
Maybe not me personally, but I've seen it happen to teammates, maybe in a younger age in the academies, and I think there's a misunderstanding of Black kids that it may be difficult to handle or difficult to control. But I feel like in the academies and in football clubs there should be more managers and more Black managers in that role to help them get through and help understand what they're going through. They may be going through hardships at home, and someone that they can relate to and help them through that situation.
You want to be judged on your performances. If you're not performing well, then yeah, I understand that. But to be judged just because of the colour of your skin is not right. And yeah, we're making movements, but it still needs to be improved a lot more, I feel. And also coaches, more Black coaches and managers and directors of football, because you've got to look at the team. Most of the team, there's a lot of Black people in football teams nowadays, and yeah, there's not a lot of coaches, and things like that need to change. But yeah, we also need the people to step forward and put the name forward, and sometimes they've done that but not got an interview and stuff like that. So for me, it's this month it brings to the front that we need to accept Black people and accept the culture and the history, but we need to talk about it a lot more than we do just the 1 month a year.
It definitely brings awareness to it. I'll give it that, but I still think there's a lot to be done in that sense. You have to start somewhere, and I think the main thing is education. That's got to be rolled out everywhere, and it's not going to take a year, not going to take 2 years. It's going to take generations to get better. And I think if people are willing to learn and understand, then we're getting somewhere.
It needs to change off the field. Things need to happen off the field. It's obviously on the field. The TV numbers that you see on Sky and stuff like that, yeah, it's good. But I think also off the field, educating people about certain things is important. And obviously in London you've got different cultures and ethnicities, but obviously across the UK there's areas that they don't understand the culture and stuff like that. So I think it's an important aspect for the FA or the governing bodies to educate people in certain things. And yeah, for me, it's a start, but there's a long way to go. Obviously, there's a lot of ex-players now that are becoming managers and coaches, but you don't see many obviously Black players becoming managers and coaches with the same caliber of career, or probably better. And we need to look into that and think, why is that the case, that they've got the same ability on the field, same football knowledge, maybe sometimes they've done more in the game but not had the chance. And yeah, we need to come together and obviously analyse that and go from there, really.
I think there's times where a lot of footballers can probably say that they've probably been subject to racial profiling or racism in general and probably not spoke about it. Maybe not to get a backlash, but I think it's a time to speak up and let your voice be heard.